What's going on, guys? Aggronix, welcome back to the it's not the Elysian Draft League, you fucking... I've really been fucking up recently with the draft leagues. I've been calling the Elysian League the PCL and the PCL the Elysian League. Sorry, fellows. This fucking league is called the PCL and we own it, so I should fucking know what it's called. We are back for week 10 of the PCL season 4. Today we jump into our game against Jazz and the Nevada Nidokings. Nevada, I don't know why he called himself the Nevada Nidokings. He's not from Nevada, he's from fucking Great Britain. He's from UK, fucking jolly-o fucking bugger. And Jazz is a bit of a cunt, so we want to beat him. Jazz's team consists... This intro has been absolute cancer. His team consists of Mega Pidgeot. I know it says Sharpedo, but fuck off. Look at the team on the left. Don't look at the pictures. I know they're pretty, but look at the fucking names on the left. Mega Pidgeot, Minior, Tapu Fini, Bronzong, Chestnut, Hippopotas, Buzzwole, Comfey, Metagross, Xurkitree, and Emboar. His Z-Mons consists of Buzzwole, Metagross, and Xurkitree. So, pretty fucking scary team. Not gonna lie. Obviously, he can only bring 6, so the 11 Mons that we see right here, they're like, okay, together they're all really scary, but with 6 of them, it might be like pretty whatever. Xurkitree, obviously, with Z-HYPNOSIS is not very nice to play. It's always very scary. We need to definitely prep like crazy for that, and I think we've done okay with it. Mega Pidgeot's always scary. I know it has Sharpedo, but fuck off. It's Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot can spam Hurricanes against most teams. Against my team, it really can't, but it's still strong. Buzzwole, fucking, it's a Buzzwole. It's always scary. Tapu Fini is very hard to kill sometimes. And yeah, then Emboar is just a fucking crazy wall breaker. Hippopotas with Curse is fucking annoying. Minior obviously can Shell Smash. Bronzong is, with Tapu Fini, is kind of unkillable. To be honest, it's really fucking annoying to kill, so we have to look out for that. But other than that, his team is garbage. So, moving on to our team. His team is not garbage. It's actually very good. It's pretty well built, even though he has 3 fighting types and 2 steel types. Jazz, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Jazz? But, other than that, it's a pretty okay team. To combat this, I've brought 6 comrades, 6 fucking soldiers, to lead the battle, and I think we've done pretty well. So we're going to start with the 2 most important ones. We're going to start with Karma the Chandelure and Sephiroth the Mega Absol. We're starting with Chandelure this week, which is pretty unusual because I usually start with Absol, because Absol usually comes, or Landorus, a mon that I consider the captain of the team. This week Chandelure is the captain, because Chandelure fucking destroys his team with a Sunny Day Up. Finally we're running Z fucking Chandelure, which I've wanted to use all season, but there was never a matchup where it worked. This matchup, it works really well. With the Fire Z, we can set up Z Sunny Day, raise our speed by 1 stage, and then in the sun, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Solar Beam completely wrecks his entire team. There is no mon on his team that takes hits from Chandelure in the sun with my moveset. There's no mon on his team. Meteor dies after rocks to Shadow Ball. Xurkitree dies to Flamethrower in the sun after rocks. Mega Pidgeot dies to Flamethrower in the sun after rocks. Buzzwole dies to Flamethrower outright. Fini gets 2 KO'd by Solar Beam, in the sun of course. Well, obviously not in the sun, but Solar Beam 2 KOs. Bronzong is OHKO'd by Shadow Ball. Metagross is OHKO'd by Shadow Ball and Flamethrower in the sun. Emboar doesn't want to take a Shadow Ball, does a lot. Chestnut dies to a Flamethrower. Comfey can't really do much to me, and Flamethrower in the sun is going to do a lot. And Hippopotas is a bit of a cunt and will die to Solar Beam. So we have max speed to outspeed a max speed Buzzwole, which is good. So if he brings a Choice Scarf Buzzwole, well, actually, he brings a Choice Scarf Buzzwole, we're still fucked. But if he brings a Buzzwole with not a Choice Scarf, we will outspeed it. If he brings Choice Scarf, we will outspeed it at +1, so it's not a big deal. And if we get to +1, we outspeed Xurkitree, we destroy it. We outspeed Emboar, we destroy it. We outspeed Metagross, we destroy it. So this set has the capability of destroying his entire team, and it can set up on a lot of mons. It can set up on Buzzwole. It can set up on Emboar if he locks himself in the Flame, Flare Blitz, or Superpower and he's choiced. It can set up on the Bronzong. It can set up on the Tapu Fini because we're set up the sun, and then we'll eat Surfs better. Surf does about 35% in the sun, so that's great. And we can set up on Chestnut. We can set up on Comfey. There's just so many possibilities with this mon, and I'm really happy with this set. I also like Chandelure a lot because, like I said, he has 3 fighting types. It's immune to fighting. It's pretty good to have. So Mega Absol is just there to help Chandelure set up. Chandelure and... Well, no, Chandelure doesn't, but Mega Absol outspeeds a max speed Xurkitree, which is important. And the only mons that resist Dark on his team are Buzzwole, Tapu Fini, Emboar, and Chestnut. Buzzwole and Chestnut are both OHKO'd by Fire Blast. and Tapu Fini takes about 40% from a Thunderbolt if it's physically defensive. If it's specially defensive, it takes much less. And then Emboar is a weird mon. We can't really hit it too well, but Knockoff does 40%. So you know what? I guess we do kind of hit it. Sucker Punch is good for the Mega Pidgeot. It's good for the Xurkitree +1. It's good for the Minior if it sets up a few Shell Smashes. And yeah, the only mon that I guess we really can't hit is Comfy, but I don't really see him bringing Comfy. Yeah, should be grand. Magic Bounce isn't really too important. I don't think it's going to be too important. Unless we possibly maybe bounce back Stealth Rocks from Bronzong. Never know, but I think that's really the extent of what's going to happen with Absol. But Absol's really, really good in this matchup. Outspeeds a lot of things on his team. Hopefully it does some work. So obviously I talked about Z Rain Dance circuitry, or Z-HYPNOSIS circuitry, whatever he decides to bring. I can't speak. And obviously you need to check to that. Now I'm not bringing Landorus, which originally I was, because obviously when you look at his team, he has a Circuitry, I have a Landorus, you just bring Landorus and it defeats it. But Landorus has a really, really tough time with 4 moves against his team, with being Choice Scarf. I want to run Special, and I can't run Stone Edge or Knockoff, and if I run Physical, then I can't hit the Buzzwole. Or really, well, really the Buzzwole, yeah. Or the Chestnut even, yeah. So, and I can't run Z-Fly because I need to be Choice Scarf, and I also want the Z-Crystal on Chandelure, so I just didn't bring Landorus. Instead we're bringing Kyurem with the Choice Scarf. Kyurem with the Choice Scarf is a much easier time, even though he does have Finny and Bronzong, which do sit in front of Kyurem every single time. Kyurem does Oko the Buzzwole with Ice Beam after Rocks. It does Oko the Pidgeot with Ice Beam. It does a ton to Xurkitree with Ice Beam. And can eat a Thunderbolt or Hidden Power Ice or something like that. It will Dazzling Gleam, but that's kind of what we kind of have to accept. We will outspeed Xurkitree, which is important. We also outspeed Emboar if he's Choice Scarf, and Minior if he's not set up. An Ice Beam, other than the few mons like Tapu Fini, Bronzong, Metagross, Emboar, it's pretty spammable against this team. Like, remember, Mega Pidgeot instead of Mega Sharpedo. So, and then also Draco actually Oko's Xurkitree after Rocks, and Earth Power does as well. So, yeah, Kyurem is awesome. Next we have Vulture the Zapdos. Vulture's been doing pretty well this season, but I want to keep up its streak of doing well. Last week, who did we play last week? We played Cometine. Yeah, Zapdos didn't really do much last week. It just kind of died, but it did get rid of the rocks. Hopefully that won't be the case this week, because I think for us to win, we need Zapdos to be around and healthy. But we'll see what happens. We're running a physically defensive set with enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Emboar. If Emboar becomes a huge threat, and I don't want to go into Absol, and I don't want to go into Chandelure, because Emboar has Sucker Punch possibly, so I can't really go into Chandelure immediately on the Emboar. I can go into Zapdos. I do naturally outspeed it. Unless he's Choice Scarf, he will be able to destroy me. And if he's Choice Scarf, then we go into Chandelure and we set up on it because he can't click Sucker Punch. So that's the idea there. And yeah, Pidgeot is great against his team. The only mon that can really take advantage of the Zapdos is, I guess, not many. I guess really just Xurkitree. Xurkitree can live a Heat Wave and can put me to sleep and set up Tail Glows. But again, we have Kyurem, so I'm really not afraid of it. And with the physically defensive, we could take on the Buzzwole. And Zapdos doesn't need any Spadef to take on Pidgeot just so well. Heat Wave only does 35%, and Thunderbolt is an Oko after Rocks. So, yeah, Thunderbolt Heat Wave is all I need to hit his entire team. And we finally, last two, we have Homer, the Slowking, and Shrek, the Registeel. Homer and Shrek. I love this core. We have Assault Vest, Slowking with Regenerator, with Scald, Psychic, Ice Beam, and Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is there for the Tapu Fini, for the Bronzong, for his Fat Mons. They don't have Recovery, so I can just click Seismic Toss. Psychic's there for the Buzzwole. If I live a Leech Life, which I should because I'm physically defensive, unless he's banded, he will not be able to kill me. It's also there for the, I guess, the Emboar and the Chestnut, stuff like that. Ice Beam is there so that the Pidgeot can't spam Roost against Slowking and slowly whittle it down. And we do beat Pidgeot 1v1 because of this. And that's it. I don't know why. I was talking like there was something else coming, but there's nothing else coming. That's it. Slowking's just fucking great against his team. Because of physically defensive and being Assault Vest, we wall a Emboar and a Pidgeot. And a Minior, I guess. A Minior, yeah. Actually, this is a great check to Minior. If he's specially offensive with Shell Smash, it's fine. If he's physically defensive or physically offensive with Shell Smash, we're fine. And it's also a great switch into Tapu Fini because we can eat a Moonblast and just go for Seismic Toss, do 30%. I was going to run Flamethrower because Flamethrower, I was thinking would do more than Seismic Toss to Bronzong. It does exactly the same. They both do 30%, so there's no point. And finally, we have Shrek the Registeel left over to Clear Body with Stealth Rock, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Seismic Toss. Enough defense to live something. Honestly, I can't remember what. I think it was, oh yes, it was a Minior's +2 Earthquake after Rocks. I think it does 90%, so that's pretty good. And then we're running specially offensive because I just want to be able to hit the Buzzwole better. Buzzwole can't set up on me if I run the special, because Flash Cannon does 28% min if he's max HP. And then we also can run Thunderbolt, and we hit the Tapu Fini, which is nice, and the Pidgeot, so it can't spam Roost against me. Kind of. It's still not going to do much, but it'll do a decent amount. Z-HYPNOSIS, again, like Slowking, is there for the Fini and the Bronzong, and it's pretty good against this team. So yeah, that's the team. I'm just going to connect with Jazz. We're going to jump into the game right now. I'm pretty confident with this team. I think we've done pretty well. This Chandelure set I'm really proud of, and as long as I use it right, we should be able to win this game and take home the W. We are currently 7 or 8 and 2? No, we're 7 and 2. We're looking to go 8 and 2. Jazz is, I think, 5 and 4, so he's doing pretty well this season. But right now we're still fighting for that #1 spot. If Harshal loses to anyone, we will take over from him with the right differential. So a win here would be huge. But if we do lose, it's not the end of the world. But I don't want to lose to Jazz because Champ got raped last week, and I don't want to. I don't want to get raped. So that being said, I'm gonna connect with Jazz, and I'll be right back with the game. Okay, so we are here. Jazz is just about to send me the battle request, and I'm really fucking worried. This is a prediction of, well, okay, first of all, this is what Ian brought to our test game. He brought Xurkitree, Tapu Fini, Buzzwole, Metagross, Emboar, Pidgeot. Now, I don't think he's going to bring Buzzwole. I think he's going to bring Minior. I hope he doesn't. But Ian didn't bring Bronzong, which I thought was very interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm very, very nervous about this game. I'm very, very nervous. I don't want to lose, but if I lose to Jazz and he plays well, then God bless. He deserves it. Is it Shina's Bay? No, it's not. Is it Jazz plays? Jazz just fucked off. I said give me 5 minutes. Oh, there he is. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't get fucking destroyed. Sure, your Mega is free. Mega. I set up a custom game. And there we go. Let's see what happens. I hope he doesn't bring the Minior, but if he does, Slowking will be able to deal with it relatively well. And he'll miss Stone Edges anyway, so. But I hope he doesn't, because Minior is quite threatening. Because Rock Spam is real against my team. He did not bring Minior, he did bring Comfy, and he brought Chestnut, so. So, good luck, have fun. We are going to ignore spectators, and he didn't bring Tapu Fini or Bronzong, which is great for me. He didn't bring Minior, which I'm happy, but he did bring Buzzwole. So a lot of weird mons, for sure. Not a lot of weird mons, a lot of unsurprising mons, especially the Comfy. Comfy is definitely the weirdest. Comfy might be a little bit tough to deal with, to be honest. Comfy might be a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Comfy might be annoying. I didn't think he'd bring it. So, leads, I like with Zapdos, my test game. If I lead with Zapdos, he really doesn't have anything that he leads with where I'm kind of fucked. I could lead with Chandelure, also. That would also be a pretty okay idea. What would he lead with? I think he'd lead with Emboar or Chestnut, predicting a Registeel lead. So I could lead with Kyurem. He doesn't have a Fairies. Oh, actually, sorry, Comfy. What am I saying? That's why he brought Comfy, probably, because he's really scared of Absol and Kyurem. Yeah, that Comfy's going to be such a... If it's Calm Mind... Oh, dude, if it's Calm Mind, we might just lose. I'm not going to lie. Because my team is very special. 5 out of the 6 months. Yeah, I lost. I feel like I lost if I let that Comfy set up. We just got to be careful, though. I'm going to lead with... I'm going to lead with Chandelure. If he leads with Metagross, we're fine. We lead with Emboar, we can scout. If he leads with Xurkitree, we swap in a Reggie. If he leads with Comfy, we just go for Shadow Ball, see how much damage we do. If he leads with Chestnut, we're fine as well. So I'm going to lead with Chandelure. He leads with Gay the Pidgeot. So, interesting lead. Right here, I think I'm just going to swap it to Zapdos, or I could swap it to Registeel. If he U-turns on Zapdos, he gets to go into Zerk, I guess. And he probably, well, he'll definitely Hurricane right here. He has to Hurricane because there's a Flash Fire Chandelure in front of him. So, in that regard, Registeel is safer, and we immediately force this thing out to a certain extent. I'm gonna go to Reggie. I don't think he's gonna U-turn. I think he's just gonna Hurricane turn 1. He did go for U-turn. All right, that's fine. There's very, very little. And he's probably going to go into Chestnut, Emboar, or Xurkitree. Xurkitree if he wants to end this game really quickly. But he does go into Blaziken, the Emboar. I am burping like a fuck. Right here, I think he click. I don't think he's going to click Earthquake, even though the Chandelure is possibly coming in. Think about Emboar, it just hits so fucking hard. If I go on a Slowking and he clicks Wild Charge, he will do over 50%. But if I go on a Zapdos and he Wild Charges, with Zapdos actually we can roost on a lot of things on his team. But if he goes for Flare Blitz on my Zapdos, I can live it still and then swap out the Slowking. And I think he will Wild Charge. So I'm going to go. Well, actually, how much? If he goes for Wild Charge, then we just swap in a Zapdos afterwards. How much does Emboar do? He's Choice Banded Wild Charge doesn't kill me. So I think I will just make the safe play in the Slowking, to be honest. I'm just going to make the safe play in the Slowking. If he predicts, good play. He might go for Earthquake, though, predicting Chandelure. So we'll see what happens. Emboar is just such a huge threat. He does swap out into Xurkitree as I go in a Slowking, so that was a good play. Don't know if he was predicting Slowking or something like that, but he definitely put himself in a good spot. Right here, I'm just gonna go on Registeel. I think Registeel can eat a +3 thing, and I guess get up rocks. See, that's the thing about Xurkitree. He's gonna get one kill right here, and I can't really stop him. He just goes for Thunderbolt. That's great. Just 28%, no power. That's awesome. So 28%. We're gonna count that just in case. Shrek against Zerk. That's. I mean, I know what he is already, but yeah, that looked like a low roll. I think I'm just gonna go for my rocks. I want them up. If he Z-HYPNOSIS, he Z-HYPNOSIS. I can't stop him. I don't know if he do it so early though. He didn't. Oh, he has Comfy. I keep forgetting Comfy's there. Comfy is so fucking scary. If he's Calm Mind, he's scary. If he's not, he's fine. He goes for Thunderbolt as we put up our rocks. And I can make an aggressive switch in a Kyurem, but if he paralyzes me, I will lose. So, don't really want to do that. I think he's just trying to kill my Registeel, which is fine, because Registeel isn't too important. It's just there to get up rocks. So I'm just going for Seismic Toss. He goes for Tail Glow. That's completely fine. It's completely fine. His ice resists are Emboar and Metagross. So, that's fine with me. And he does take out Registeel, so that's fine. He does get the Beast Boost. He did not get a Speed Boost yet, and he Tail Glow. So actually, I don't have to go into Zerk, or I could go on. Well, Absol doesn't kill with knockoff, actually. So yeah, we won't do that. The thing is here, right? I'm definitely going to go into Kyurem. I'm going to go into Kyurem. Do I Earth Power, or do I... I'm going to mute Jazz there because he's saying random fucking bullshit. He's just talking to friends. So, okay, would he go to Comfy or Metagross? I think he's going to go into Comfy. If he goes on Metagross, we're fine because we just go into Slowking. I think he's going to go into Comfy. And then we go into Chandelure and try to set up on him. See if we can win. Because Comfy is really fucking scary, actually. I really wish I prepped more for Comfy. And if he stayed, well, if actually, well, fucking first of all, does an Ice Beam kill him? I think it does. It does 63 min, so it might not kill. I guess I have to go for Earth Power in that case. I mean, he knows I outspeed him, so he won't stay in. How much does Comfy take from a move? He takes actually a pretty good much from Earth Power. If he's Calm Mind though, he's so scary. I might go for Ice Beam because Ice Beam might 2-hit KO him, and a Draining Kiss would do very little to Kyurem. And I do think he's swapping out. Although if he goes into Metagross, we can 2-hit KO that thing, and that's kind of nice. If he goes into Comfy, Comfy, do you get... First of all, he didn't bring Buzzwole. Does Comfy get Taunt? Well, actually, well, Comfy wouldn't stop. Taunt doesn't stop Z Sunny Day, so that's actually fine. But he does get Taunt, and he also gets Leech Seed and stuff like that, so he might not have Calm Mind. He's not staying in. He might though, because he's Jazz. I'm gonna Earth Power. He goes into Metagross. I'm glad I Earth Powered. This is to do good damage. 65%. That's not Assault Vest. That's not Assault Vest for sure. Well, yeah, that's definitely not Assault Vest. He's nothing. So, Bullet Punch if he's banded. How much does that do? Where is it? Choice Band. Choice Band's up here. Choice Band, Bullet Punch. That will do a lot. I don't know if I necessarily want to take that damage. I could make a few different plays. I could swap into Chandelure. I could obviously go in a Slowking or a Zapdos. He might double out into Comfy. Well, no, he doesn't know if I'm Scarf yet. He doesn't know that I'm Scarf yet. He won't go to Pidgeot. I think he's just going to Bullet Punch, but I don't want to take the damage. He's going to go in a Comfy or stay in and just Bullet Punch. So I'm going to go, I think, in a Chandelure. How much does Chandelure take from a Bullet Punch? 25 or 20% if he's banded. That's fine. He's not going to go for like Stone Edge or something. Actually, he might. I guess I could. I guess I should just go on a Slowking. He didn't. We didn't show. Or he didn't. What am I trying to say? He didn't show leftovers. He doesn't have leftovers. I'm gonna go on Chandelure. Don't fucking Stone Edge for whatever reason. He just goes for Bullet Punch. Nice. He gets a crit. Ah, so he is banded. That crit is what? That crit actually makes no sense. What? A crit Bullet Punch does that much if he's Adamant Choice Band. Oh, that's not max attack. What the fuck? He's banded. Yeah, he's just gonna go for it again. I'm just going to Flamethrower. He has no switch in. That's really unfortunate that he gets that. He does swap out in a Comfy, who takes a Flamethrower. Now, oh, that'll kill in the sun. I think I'm going to Z Sunny Day right now, so, because he'll probably go for like Leech Seed, and in the sun a Flamethrower will kill. And if he goes for we do 42%. I could, I guess, just go for Flamethrower again and see what he does, because I don't know what he can't really touch me. You see, I'm just gonna scout. Yeah, I'm just gonna scout. Goes for Draining Kiss. Does very little. Flamethrower comes off. Does another bit, and I think he's going to. I think he's going to recover here. I guess I could just go for Shadow Ball. He's, you know, I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball in case he doubles into Ember, or if he just attacks, we'll still kill him. So maybe Comfy will just die. I don't know. He goes Draining Kiss again. Yeah, okay, we're going to kill the Comfy. That's great. Right? Yes, we do kill the Comfy. That's great. Comfy is dead. Embor comes out. He is going for Sucker Punch or Earthquake or something like that. He's not going for Leverage. He's not going for Super. This is such a safe switch in a Zapdos. I don't think this thing gets Pursuit. I'm going to go into Zapdos. He goes for Earthquake. That's great. So, right here, we're going to find out if this thing is banned. Well, he's not banded. Well, no, if he's... Well, what am I trying to say? If he stays in, he's not banded, of course. And I'm just going to go for, I think, a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt with decent damage to everything. I could also swap into... Well, his switch into this thing is Circuitry, so I can't really... just swap in a Slowking. I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. We'll outspeed this thing. If he's Scarf, we'll find out right now. Well, we won't because it'll swap out, so actually, yeah. We'll outspeed him. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. He doubles out a Chestnut. That's fine. 21%. And he shows leftovers, so 21%. I just want to see what that is. No, he's not Assault Vest, sorry. That's max HP, right? That's max HP, but he has leftovers, so I don't think he might not. I don't think he's offensive. Even though actually Zapdos takes nothing anyway, so I'm just gonna go for 2 Heat Waves and kill this thing. Heat Wave almost picks up the kill, and he goes for Spikes. So he only gets up a layer of Spikes. Not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go for another Heat Wave, and hopefully kill this thing off. Please don't miss. Just please don't miss. I don't want 2 layers of Spikes up because that means Chandelure will die, or very very close to death on switching. Just please don't miss. He swaps an Embor, that's fine. Swaps an Zerkature, that's fine. Just please don't miss. Yes, alright, we killed the Chestnut with a crit. Crit mattered. Sorry, dude. So, Chestnut is dead. At this point, how do I feel? Kyurem is still very, very healthy. And at this point, we can start dropping Dracos on his team. So I am not afraid of any of his bullshit. Really. If he wants... Well, I don't want to sack this thing. I guess I could sack Chandelure because I don't really need it. And Absol is great for Metagross and can Sucker Punch Pidgeot. I guess I could go into Absol because I don't know how Z-HYPNOSIS works. I don't think I'll get put to sleep, but I could be completely wrong. I think I will though. I don't know. I want to keep Slowking because it was the Pidgeot and it was the last 3 mons on his team. Zapdos was the last 3 mons on his team. And Kyurem kills this thing, so I just need to either... I think I'm going to sack Chandelure because it's very, very weak. And if he kills me off, that's fine. Ice Beam, he's in range of Ice Beam now, actually. So I'm glad I got up my rocks. I'm going to go into... Because I think he could just Thunderbolt, so I don't want to go on Absol. I'm just going to go on a Chandelure. If he Z-HYPNOSIS, that's fine. If he Z-Rain Dances, that's fine. If he... anything, it's fine. If he goes for Hidden Power Ice, I'll cry laughing because Chandelure will live that, but then he'll outspeed me and just kill me afterwards. And I showed that I switched up move actually, so he'll know that I'm not Scarf. Well, I'm not, but he'll know that I'm definitely not Scarf. So, he will just be able to kill me off. This is a pretty intense game. Credit where credit's due. Z-HYPNOSIS, he does go for Z-HYPNOSIS, so there we go. He does put me to sleep. That's completely fine. I'm going to go for, well no, in case I first turn Wake, I guess I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. He doesn't know that Kyurem is Scarf. If Tail goes right here, he does not, so. Yeah, I just go on a Kyurem. And I think I click Draco Meteor because I will get a kill guaranteed, unless I miss. That's true. That's true, actually. I guess I could miss. And then I would actually lose. But Ice Beam, I think, is a guaranteed kill on this thing. No, not Zerskit. Zerkatry. Ice Beam to 63 min, he's at 56. So we will definitely kill this thing. If he swaps an Embor, Embor might die to 2 after rocks, and Metagross will definitely die to 2 after rocks. Actually, Embor is thick, dude. Embor is a thick boy. I could, Earth Power, I guess. Because he's never going to Pidgeot. But I think that's a little bit too risky. Ice Beam is a kill. If he goes in an Embor, he takes Rocks, he takes Ice Beam, and then we just go in a Slowking at that point, because he couldn't Wild Charge, because there's a Kyurem in front of him. I'm going to go into Kyurem. Well, Kyurem is my only switch anyway. Do I Draco, though? I see, if I miss Draco in front of this Xurkitree, I'll lose, because Sucker Punch doesn't kill from that range. So I will lose. I can't click Draco. It's whether I click Earth Power or Ice Beam. If I Earth Power, he'll know I'm Scarf, then he'll go into Pidgeot. Then, to be honest, he won't go into Pidgeot right now. If he swaps in anything, it'll be in a Metagross. And I don't want to take a Bullet Punch. So I will go for Earth Power. If he swaps in a Pidgeot right now, Jazz is a god. But if he does, I can still swap back into Zapdos. This thing won't have its speed. That'll be fine. So I'm going to go for Earth Power. So Earth Power does take out the Xurkitree. That's great. So right here, Xurkitree is dead, which is huge. So that's not the end of the game. It's not the end of the game by any means. If the Embor is banded, he will still be able to fuck me over. But in comes the Pidgeot. I think I'm going to go into Zapdos. Zapdos takes on any one of the Mons on his team, including this. So I'm really not afraid of him at this point. There's nothing. I think the game is over, unless he goes for like Defog right here. He goes for Heat Wave. Good play. Well, actually, well, not a good play, but you know what I mean. 2 Heat Waves, 64%. They can't kill me, so I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. Try to, well, I'm going to go for Roost. Yeah, ooh, actually, that might have been a bad play. If he goes into Embor, he does go to Embor. Fuck, I wish I Thunderbolted. I really thought that he'd Heat Wave again. I kind of just have to Thunderbolt. I could swap into Slowking. But I think I live 1 Flare Blitz unless he's banded, so then I'll know. And then I can sack this thing. And at that point, yeah. Well, if I go into Slowking and he Wild Charges, he'll 2 kill me. But if he does that, I swap back into Zapdos. So actually, that's true. He hasn't shown it yet. He's only gone for Earthquake. How much does Thunderbolt do to Embor? Oh, I really wish I went for Thunderbolt. That's a really, really poor play by me. I'm sorry, guys. Flare Blitz, if he's Choice Scarf, will do only that much. If he's Adamant Band, does it kill me? It does not kill me ever. It never kills me. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. He is Scarf. He gets a crit. That just sucks. Because I actually did make the right play by staying in. And he just crit me. So, unfortunate. But I think that's okay. Because I think Kyurem wins. Hurricane does kill me. I'm going to go into Kyurem and lock myself in Ice Beam. At that point, if he swaps in a Metagross, he'll die to 2. I swap in a Homer. If he stays in, then we swap in a Homer on the Metagross and kill that. So, I think we have the game in the bag. I think we have the game in the bag. The Embor... Yeah, actually, Embor wouldn't have been able to... that sucks. I'm going to go for Ice Beam. If he swaps in a Metagross, that's fine. That's fine if he does. He'd have to double... Actually, even if he doubles back in a Pidgeot on my Slowking switch, Slowking is Assault Vest still. So, we do kill the Pidgeot, so that is going to be a game for us. We do live a Bullet Punch. Don't we? We do, don't we? Because this thing is Choice Banded. But, because we know from the damage earlier. But I don't think he's 69. He does. We are at 76. And Ice Beam kills. Yeah, we do live that. And Ice Beam's going to pick up the kill on the Metagross, sealing the game. That is a 3-0 win for the Cork City Cyndaquils over the Nevada Nidokings. Came really, really close at the end there. Much closer than I would have liked. Registeel going down very early was scary. Comfy at the start screen for me was scary. Maybe for people watching the game later. Without this recording, without this commentary, might be like, ah, it's Comfy, whatever. But that scared me. Because, you know, I had a lot of special attackers. If he was Calm Mind, he could have definitely won. But thankfully, Chandelure was able to take that thing out. And yeah, there was a mix of, I mean, Zapdos getting crit at the end was unfortunate, but it definitely was unfortunate because we lived a heat wave at that point from Pidgeot, and it probably would have been a 4-0. I think that crit cost us a 4-0, but it's not the end of the world. We still got a 3-0. Chiron putting in a huge amount of works. It killed the Xurkitree, it killed the Pidgeot, it killed the Metagross. Zapdos killed the Emboar. Put my links in the description because, yeah, Jazz's link will be in the description down below if I can figure out what fucking channel he uploads to. I will make sure to upload his, or put the link to his channel. He'll probably have his side of the battle up as well, so make sure to check that out. I'm sure it'll be very, very quiet and funny. Absol didn't even hit the field, which I'm kind of sad about because Absol's set was great, but he didn't bring Minior, which I was really happy about. He didn't bring Tapu Fini, he didn't bring Bronzong. He brought a lot of weird things, and to his credit, he played pretty well. Z-Circuitry is very, very scary and makes me want to cry. So, that being said, that's the game. We are now 8-2 with a positive 25 differential. I want to say 25. Yeah, 25 differential. Jazz is now 5-5 with a -4 differential. Harshal, he's there. If he loses a game, we're very, very close to him. Then it's a race of differential. In next week, we play something to give you, something to keep you guys forward to. Who we play, Gray, and then we play Alex. So we play Gray, who we haven't played in a long time. Actually, maybe ever. I don't think I've ever played Gray. And we play Alex, who we lost to in week 6, who I'm looking to remedy that loss over. If I didn't lose to Alex, I might be ahead of Harshal right now. So think about that for a second. So yeah, GG to Jazz. Really, really fun game. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first and subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Aggronix. That being said, come back very, very soon for our week 11 game against Gray, our Elysian game very, very soon. Elysian is really, really ramping up. And yeah, draft leagues right now are just a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. With that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day, and bye-bye.